Felt like a flamingo mug kind of day. Alright, so today it is Foundation Friday. Happy Foundation Friday. This is where I do a new first impression video every single Friday on my channel. Today we're talking about a Korean product. This is the Holika Holika Aqua Petite Jelly BB. This is technically a BB cream. Look at this packaging. This is the cutest freaking packaging I've ever seen in my life. This is a frosted glass bottle. You have a cute polka dot lid, and then there's a spatula wand applicator. One of you guys recommended this in the comments a long time ago on a video, and I've had this in my foundation to review pile for forever. Apparently this is one of Korea's most popular foundation BB products. I also have the Holika Holika Cover and Hiding Liquid Concealer here that we're going to be trying out. So I have the claims compiled from a bunch of random sites. There's not a whole lot of information on this product in English online, so this is what I've found from scavenging. This is a water-based BB cream. It contains 80% aqua mint water. It does have SPF in it. It's SPF 20, it says on the box. So you get 1.35 ounces of product in here, which is a lot, more than a standard foundation 1 fluid ounce. It retails for anywhere kind of between the $10 and $20 range, depending on where you get it. I got this on Amazon for about 12 bucks. Prices on Amazon always fluctuate, so you can find this on iHerb. They have it on iHerb for about 10 bucks. So I'm gonna leave a link to this on Amazon and iHerb down below. Downside, this only comes in 2 shades, which it seems like is pretty normal for Korean BB creams especially. So if you don't have a fair complexion, this product probably won't work for you, unfortunately. Alright, so swatch time. Here's the Holika Holika BB in the shade 01. Next over is the Leo Ellie BB cream in the lightest shade, which is obviously way too dark. I do have to mix this one, but it's one of my favorite BB creams. Here's Dermacol 208. This is pretty much an exact match for me. And then next over is the Urban Decay Naked Skin Foundation in 0.5. And then last is Josie Maran Argan Foundation in RG5. Says this water-based BB cream is a hit product in Korea and works well for combination oily skin. I do have combination skin. I get oily throughout the day on my T-zone. Says it has a wonderful jelly texture that helps makeup spread more evenly, leaving your skin looking dewy, hydrated, and flawless. It has great coverage and comes in 2 shades, 01 and 02. I have the shade 01 here. Apparently the shade 01 Aqua Beige is more for people with cooler undertones, and 02 Aqua Natural is for warmer undertones. Made from various fruit extracts in Alaskan glacial water. There's some interesting ingredients in here. There's aloe, peppermint, and also hyaluronic acid and glycerin. So those are all of the claims on this guy. I'm gonna leave my Foundation Friday playlist down below if you wanna go watch other Foundation Friday videos after this one. When you guys are seeing this video, I'm actually gonna be in Houston with Mallory, 1712. I'm so excited. I'm not sure if we're doing a meetup. She's like recovering from surgery right now, so it really just depends on how she's feeling. But I know a bunch of you guys live in Houston, so we might do a meetup. I don't know, we'll see. Let me know down below if you're in the Houston area and you would be able to attend a meetup up this weekend. If you want to see how this product applies and wears throughout the day, you're in the right place. Just keep watching. Okay, so it is 10:18 in the morning, and last night I went on this YouTube Canon 70D spree and learned all of this shit about my camera that I never knew existed. So I think I've been doing it wrong for a while. My ISO was way too high, the aperture is now lower. Camera things. So hopefully the quality looks better right now. So I've already washed, moisturized, and primed my face. Used my Jouer Anti-Blemish Matte Primer. It comes with this sponge. I don't know if you're supposed to dampen or not. It feels pretty firm. So on one side of my face, I'm going to use my Morphe E31 brush, and then on the other side, this NYX sponge. This is a new sponge I used in a drugstore first impressions video. I've been liking this. Not sure if I like it more than the Real Technique sponge yet, but it's good. I'm going to give this a shake, and it's supposed to be like a jelly formula, like a pudding. Whoa, it actually looks like pudding. I'll show you guys a close-up. Yeah, it literally looks like pudding in there. It like wiggles. So it comes with this little spatula. I have about a quarter-sized amount out on this palette. It does like peak like whipped cream when you touch it. All right, let's do this. Whoa, it smells like, oh, what is that scent? It smells like some lotion I have. It feels a little bit cooling. Oops, got too much. Okay, I'm just gonna spread that over my forehead, I guess. I'm not going to use their sponge just because I have other sponges I can use. So off of that one layer with a brush, it's looking like light coverage, almost medium coverage. I think if we build this up, we can get it to medium coverage. But my acne and scarring down here is still definitely coming through. It feels like nothing. Whoa. That just totally set into my skin. Feels really nice. So let's dab a little on the other side and then blend with the sponge. And Definitely getting less coverage with the sponge. It didn't cover this acne down here as well as on this side, and it looks really light coverage with the sponge. Oh, I can't put my finger on the smell. I would say sheer coverage with the sponge and light coverage with the brush on one layer. It sets very quickly. I would say within about 30 seconds, it's totally set, which is great. My skin looks like a natural glow right now, which I like. It doesn't look too overly illuminating, but it also doesn't look super matte. My forehead, it looks a little bit textured on some of my dry patches up here. I did use that whole amount that I put out on the palette, so I'm going to add a bit more for a second layer, and I'm just going to go in with that same brush for a second layer. I like the way it applied way better with the brush. Shade I think is spot on. If it doesn't oxidize, I think this shade is actually perfect. I love the Leo Ellie BB cream, and that one has a bit more coverage than this. That one is way too dark, so I have to mix it, but the coverage on the Leo Ellie is awesome. My other favorite BB cream, or CC cream, is a American brand, it's a cosmetic CC cream. That has freaking amazing coverage, and I feel like my skin really likes that product, like it doesn't break me out or anything. I feel like I can't get totally smooth application with the brush, so I am just gonna go back and smooth it out with the sponge after. So with 2 layers, I would say low medium coverage. It looks really nice and natural though. The only area I'm not loving is my forehead. It is clinging to some dry patches on my forehead, so I'm not sure if you have dry skin if this one would work out. It does say online that it's more for combo oily skin. So I have their liquid concealer here, Cover and Hiding is what it's called. And this was in the lightest shade. I'm going to use this for under my eyes and probably to spot conceal a little bit too, because I want to see if we can cover this scarring and stuff. Smells good. Blend that out. I'm going to go in with my G38. On this side, I'm going to take my finger and see if it blends out a little bit differently. It's a very illuminating concealer. Like my under eyes look very glowy right now. For my skin tone, I think the shade is a bit dark. It didn't do a whole lot of brightening. You can still see some freckles coming through like on my under eyes. Let's see if it covers any of this scarring and acne. It is helping to cover some of the acne a little bit, but it's not totally full coverage covering it, like you can't see it. Ooh, the center of my forehead is not looking great. So between the concealer and the foundation, we are at solid medium coverage now. You can still see freckles and stuff coming through, which can be nice if you like more natural looking products. So I'm gonna go ahead and do the rest of my makeup and I will be right back. Okay, so it's now 10:55, so we're calling the check-in time 11 o'clock. So I did end up setting my face with a powder, mostly because I wanted to smooth out my forehead a little bit and also add a little bit of coverage if I could. And I definitely like the way it's looking right now a lot better with this powder. I used my IT Cosmetics Celebration Foundation Illumination, one of my favorite powders. My forehead looks way better, much more smooth right now. It did add a little bit of coverage. Everything right now is looking really nice and smooth. Around my nose, I'm hoping it's not gonna crease. It looks like it might there, but we'll see. I think if you have dry skin, this might cling to some of your patches just because it did with me and I have very minimal patches on my forehead. But I'm going to tell you what's on the rest of my face. So for contour, I use this shade from the Physicians Formula palette that I love. Blush is also Physicians Formula. This is their new Butter Blush in Natural Glow. Also love this, but it makes me feel like I need to be on a vacation. So highlight, I was swatching this for eyeshadow, and I felt like this would be a nice highlight, and I actually really like this. It's a super natural highlight, no glitter or anything. This is the Maybelline eyeshadow in Seashell. It's pretty powdery, but besides that, it makes a nice highlight. I also use that on my lids a little bit. And then I put one of the Colourpop eyeshadows in my crease. What is the shade? Bel Air from Colourpop. Colourpop Ultra Matte in Knotty with Jordana Buttercream frosting. Just put that kind of on the center of my lips. So I'm gonna go about my day. It is actually Friday, the previous Friday when I'm filming this. So I have a bunch of work to do. I need to do some laundry. Next check-in I do will be in natural lighting, so I'll see you guys in a few hours. All right, so it's now 3:47 in the afternoon. So it's been on for almost 5 hours. I'm holding the mic right now, so hopefully, last time I did a check-in out here, I realized the sound was like super far away, so I'm holding the mic. Hopefully this is good. So I have my mirror here. I was out running errands and someone in Walgreens actually complimented me on my makeup, and I don't think it was my like eyes or lips because there's not a whole lot going on. So I think they were talking about my face makeup, and it does look really nice. Even in the car mirror, which it usually looks like crap in the car mirror, my skin looked really nice and smooth. It just looks kind of like plump and healthy. So let's get very up close. Like I just feel like my forehead now with that IT Cosmetics powder on looks super nice and smooth. I am getting a little bit of creasing on my upper lip, but nothing bad right now. For the under eyes, I don't like this concealer. I feel like it's kind of worn off a little bit. I look like I have no coverage under my eyes right now, and it is creasing a bit. So I would say for me, it's a pass on the concealer. But right now, 5 hours in, I am liking how my skin looks. So I'm gonna edit. I'm getting ahead on videos right now for when I'm gonna be in Houston. So I have 4 videos to edit. So I'm gonna get started on that, and I will check back in with you guys at the end of the night. It is now 8:25, so pretty much 8:30. So it's been on for about 9.5 hours, if I'm doing that math right. Yes. So I was tempted to check in a few different times throughout this day because I am shocked. I'm shocked at how good it looks. By the way, I have eyeliner on because I'm about to go out right now. You wouldn't know by the sweatshirt and yoga pants, but made the effort for winged liner. So as I was looking at it throughout the day, I mean, it has not broken down pretty much anywhere. In the center of my forehead, it just looks really good. It's just totally still on. Upper lip around my nose looks a little bit heavy, like normal on me by the end of the night, but nothing bad at all. If you're someone like me who gets oily throughout the day and you like lighter medium coverage, to me you have to really put on a lot and build this up to get medium coverage. So if you like more light coverage and you want something that just looks really natural and glowy and wears well throughout the day, you might like this. Since this doesn't have enough coverage for me, I think this is a perfect one to mix in with something like the Marc Jacobs Remarkable, where I just need a bit more coverage, but I want it to last all day and look smooth and nice. So I'm about to go out. I do not plan on changing right now. I'm literally gonna put on a vest. Friday night, getting wild. If you guys like this video and you like Foundation Fridays, make sure you give this a thumbs up so I know it helps me out. You can always let me know down below in the comments and on Twitter what foundations you want to see coming up. Love you guys. Thanks for watching. See you in my next video. Bye.